Hi, I'm Stacy Dugan. I'm the Chamber of Commerce CEO, and I'm here with Barb Wolfe, who is a local business owner. She is going to represent small business owners of our community in Morgan County. So Barb, tell me a little bit about yourself and your business.
Well, myself, this is my second time around in Berkeley Springs that I moved here first time in the mid-'80s, left, went to Florida for 20-some years, retired and moved back, and then was bored after a first year, so I opened my business. My business is Berkeley Springs Memories, and it's gifts and souvenirs. And I felt that it was a need that needed to be filled in the community.
Well, I love the shirt that you have on. It's nice and colorful, and it has the gazebo on it. So did you create that logo, or?
Yes, when we opened the business, it was what we asked around and wanted to know what people felt was their idea of Berkeley Springs and what they thought of. And the gazebo was 99% of what people said. So we put that on our logo, or that became our logo, and it started out big like this, and I have small ones. And we developed our very, very popular BS logo, which is the European oval. And we have the trustee of the Berkeley Springs, which local people refer to as the Naked Lady. And she is the town of Bath's logo. And she's a lovely, lovely logo. It was created in the mid-1800s. So, and people around town call me Neon Barb because I'm always pretty brightly dressed. But this to me represents what I want to sell, is bright and sparkly and happy.
Happy colors. I know I have had a couple of your Berkeley Springs t-shirts as well, and I remember going out of town and traveling all over the state, and no matter where I wore the shirt to, people would go, "Oh, you're from Berkeley Springs," and they would have a story to tell me, no matter where I was. Even when I was eating at dinner, they would come over and go, "Oh, are you from Berkeley Springs?" So tell me a little bit about your shop, and tell me about what you sell.
Okay, we have all kinds of things in there. I have hundreds and hundreds of items, ranging from, of course, t-shirts and sweatshirts, to baseball hats, to these adorable leather wristlets or coin purses that are made. They're all handmade, and they are animal representations. We have several beautiful lines of jewelry. This time of year, we have a lot of scarves and hats. We have kids' items. And one of the things that I'm very proud of is that everything in my shop is between $3 and $40. So when people say that they think that all the shops in Berkeley Springs are very expensive, it really isn't. It's very affordable. It's a good quality. This sweatshirt is almost 4 years old and looks just like a brand new one. So they're good.
So when did you start your business, and when did you decide to join the Chamber of Commerce?
Well, I started my business in May of 2012, and I had already been a member of the Chamber. I've been a member of the Chamber since the mid-'80s when I lived here the last time, and I was an individual member at that time, and now I'm a business member. Very important to me to be part of the community and the Chamber.
So how does the Chamber help your business?
Well, personal referrals. When people call the Chamber, come in, and they want to know what they can do, our name is one that is given out. Referrals from business to business. If people say, is there any place around to buy a t-shirt or a baseball hat? Magnets, whatever it is. One of our name is one that's given. And conversely, I have a big rack in my shop that has all of the flyers of all of the things that you give out in the Chamber. I have them there as well. So,
well, one of the most important things that I have found as the Chamber CEO was redoing that map, and you helped with that.
I did.
And I want to thank you for that too. You had the eye for it, and I unfortunately didn't. But you were able to help develop the map, and we get that out. And basically that has all the businesses that are chamber members on it, and we're able to pass them out. And we usually do about 10,000 a year. So, you know, we have a lot of traffic coming in and out of the chamber, and we do referral, and it is a group effort from, you know, business to business, and from the chamber and Travel Berkeley Springs. It's all a group effort to get people in to your business and get your product sold.
Our community is very conscious of certainly our retail businesses are very conscious of, if I don't have it and I know somebody else does, I send them there. And we try not to duplicate the products that we sell because we're small. And you know, we're 3 blocks long, so I don't want to sell something that 2 other retail stores are selling. So we all are pretty conscious about keeping it unique and separate.
So tell me about the growth of your business. Have you had a decline? Have you had a growth?
I opened in 2012 in a very small shop, about 500 square feet, right next door to where I am now. Within a year, I totally outgrew it. And as luck would have it, the shop that was next door to me, she was moving across the street, so that shop became available. It's about 1,300 square feet. So I easily doubled, almost about 2.5 times what I had. And at first I was like, oh, how am I going to fill this? What am I going to be able to put in here? And within weeks I was full, because I just kept buying things. And but one of the things that was important to me was to not look cluttered. I wanted it to look real nice. And so we've seen nothing but growth in our business.
Oh, wonderful. Tell me a little bit about apple butter. And, you know, apple butter is very important to me. You know, we get about 200 vendors at Apple Butter and about 40,000 people. And I want to thank you on record for basically doing the parade single-handedly and helping us do the parade. It was one of the biggest parades that we've ever had. And you did an outstanding job. So tell me a little bit about apple butter and how that helped your business.
Well, apple butter it's a fabulous community event, and what it does for me as a business is introduces people to Berkeley Springs. My business is huge that weekend simply because of the number of people that come to town, not because they come to town because of my business, but because they come because of the festival. But then they understand that what an adorable community we are, and they come back for long weekends and different events that they have, and so it's definitely a plus.
Well, you know, I hear so much at the chamber office. You know, people are coming and going, and we get all kinds of people from everywhere. I mean, from Pennsylvania, from New York, from Alaska. I even had them from Europe in there before. But all of them seem to like this thing named Charlie that hangs out at your store. So tell me a little bit about Charlie and how he promotes your business.
Charlie is my Bichon Frigé, and he is in the shop almost every Saturday. My husband brings him in, and he lives to be in this shop. He's incredibly friendly. He sits on my counter, and people think he's stuffed until they get closer, and then he sort of leans into them and wants to be petted. I have people that stick their head in the shop and go, "Is Charlie here today?" I just last night got an email from a woman that said she was coming to town this weekend, and she wanted to know what time Charlie was going to be in the shop. It's a bonus for me, and he loves being there, and he's a wonderful dog. And
well, we certainly appreciate having you as a chamber member, and we certainly appreciate all the work that you did during Apple Butter. And
you're welcome.
Thank you, and anything that the chamber can do to help local businesses, we're there for
and
helping.
you do.
Thank you.
I thank you.
Thank you.